I also want to ask you a little bit about your faith and your resilience, because you are a very resilient person, in addition to being a resilient leader. I mean, you've battled cancer, you were a victim of gun violence, and you just keep going. What is it that gave you this? Where does it come from? It's a big question, but...
Yeah, look, I have a strong faith, and I think God gives you the strength, and I've leaned on him a lot. I especially before the shooting, I already had strong faith in God, and I prayed every night. And, my view's always been, you don't just ask him for things, hey, I want to do well on this test, or I want this election to go well. You shouldn't just talk to God when you want something. It should be a relationship where you're always talking about what's good and bad, and, thank him for things that happen good in your life, which, by the way, way outweighs the bad things or the things you want. And it reminds you that, most things are positive, and God does produce so many good things in our life. But the day I was shot, I mean, it could have gone the other way very easily. I could not have made it through that day. And in fact, the odds were stacked against me making it out alive, but I was there, and I think there were miracles performed on that baseball field to allow me to make it through. And I still, to this day, when I was diagnosed with cancer, again, put it in God's hands and just said, look, sure, you have a plan, and just ask for your guidance. And, he brings you doctors, and, everybody says, well, I'm waiting for a sign, well, God's sending you a lot of signs. If he's sending people to help you and people that are praying for you, take the prayers. I feel the prayers when strangers even pray for you, but, they also send doctors and other people that can help you through tough times too. And, make sure you're making the best use of that.
Thank you for sharing that.